Franz, your group had 41 fast break points tonight, the second most in franchise history. What did you like about your group's ability to, attack in transition and convert on the other end?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that starts on defense. I thought we had good activity all night. Obviously Harden had a good game, but I thought when he got into the paint, just making sure we showed him a crowd every time, and I thought we were able to get some turnovers there and just get out and run and convert on the other end. I thought it was really good all night.
We've seen Jalen's minutes begin to bump up, but when he's making some of the plays that he made tonight on the defensive end, creating turnovers, we know he's the head of the snake and all that, but what does that do for you guys and kind of lifting your spirits, and especially seeing him now kind of playing a full complement of minutes?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Obviously, I thought Jalen set the tone for us today on both sides of the floor, and had a great energy about him all night. So like I said, that sets the tone for the rest of the group, and obviously he's the first line of defense a lot of times. So everybody else sees that energy and is kind of feeding off of that.
I'm pretty sure you guys expect Paolo back somewhat soon, but you guys went through this last year without him for a stretch of games. How do you feel like you guys have handled it perhaps differently at all going through that last year and now again this year?
I think we've just handled it as a team. Everybody stepping into their role, playing confident out there, and doing what's asked of them at a high level. So if we can continue to do that, I think we're in a good spot right now, and obviously playing some really good teams in the next couple games. So gotta continue to get better and keep doing what we're doing.
James obviously had a pretty good game there. What are you guys doing from a defensive standpoint to try to take away the other guys? Letting James kind of get his, but really kind of keeping those other guys kind of detained where they're not getting double figures and kind of hurt you guys from a balanced offensive attack?
Yeah, I thought, like I said, I thought we did a good job showing him a crowd. Obviously, he made probably a couple too many threes that we want to get him inside the line a little bit more. But from then, just spreading out on the flight of the pass and watching personnel and knowing who you're guarding out there on closeouts. And I think the way our team is built, I think we got a lot of athletes that are good at those kind of situations. So I thought our activity, our communication with that was good, really good all night.
Franz, given the added emphasis on running off of stops or steals, whatever, how much of an adjustment has it been for the team to determine what are good looks, what are not good looks, as you speed up the floor?
I mean, that doesn't really change. I think the goal of playing a little faster is just creating an advantage without early in the offense, just by running a little bit faster than your opponent. So all the other rules that are in half court still apply. If two are in front of you, that means someone else is open somewhere, and good teams consistently find those guys.
Franz, the team forced 10 more turnovers than the Clippers tonight. 6 different players forcing steals, 4 different players blocking shots. Was there anything different about the game plan that stood out to you that led to those results? And what goes into deciding when you're going to run and push the pace, whether it's off turnovers or is it every play?
Yeah, I think our game plan wasn't super different necessarily. Obviously, they're super heavy pick and roll team, especially when Harden is playing. So I think that's maybe different from some other teams. Like I said, just try and show him a lot of bodies and make him go through his progression, and then I think you want to be opportunistic and just always look to push when it makes sense, and kind of maybe someone is complaining or on the ground from the other team that it makes sense to push the ball, and even after a make. So but sometimes even on the turnover, they're good at running back and kind of playing good transition defense. Then it makes sense to just play in the half court and get a good shot that way.
Thanks, Franz.
Yeah.